viewers. Listen, guys. Can you see me? I'm just wondering whether you guys can see me. Yes. So today we're gonna talk about what is stopping you. Welcome again. This is my first live screaming, by the way. I just want to know how you guys are, how your week's been and things like that. And I'm just really popping in for a little chat. I haven't had the time to come in and, you know, do a live video. But as you know, we are going to be talking about what is stopping you today. There's so many things that stops people from doing what they need to do and from being the best that they can be. I just want to know what is in our mental capacity that stops some people and others it doesn't stop them from doing what they need to do, regardless of what environment you're in. I was talking about this not a while ago, last week actually, on my Instagram, and people were engaging. Some people say that the environmental surroundings that we are around also stop us from getting to where we need to get to. Some people did say that, you know, personal issues. Yes, we know all of that, but you give these personal issues, these environment to, for the most part, you know, because nothing in life is absolute, but and unless there's only a few things in life that are absolute, you know, air, death, bath, and so forth. But we're going to talk about the imbalances, the inconsistency of what makes people to stop what they need to do, stop them from what they need to do. And as I was saying, someone said to me on my live Instagram viewer, was like, your environment, situations can happen. Yes, we know that. But are they changeable? What is it that you need to omit out of your life, out of your emotions, that stops you from what you're doing? Because it's all a mental thing here. Oftentimes, we do not know how to use our mental to a certain degree to be powerful and live our best life. We have to have a balance, yeah, in our mind to do what we need to do. Someone said to me that, oh, a relationship can stop you from getting to where we need to. Yes, a relationship can stop you from getting to where you need to be, only if you let that individual hold you emotionally, physically, mentally, right, and spiritually. So we are the ones in our lives that give people power to do certain things in our lives. You know, there's a man, Tupac Amaru Shakur's dad, called Mutulu Shakur. He got released. He went in prison 1983. He got released in 2011. I'm assuming, yeah, 2011, 2012. I have to validate that date. But he got released then from 83 up until the 20th century. Like he went in prison in the 80s and he came out in 2000, in the year 2000, in the 20, we're in our 20th century. So basically, this man, whilst he was in prison, Mutulu Shakur, Tupac's dad, he was consulting doctors, you know, he was advising doctors, he was writing books from his prison cell. But what is it that is stopping you? His environment that he was confined in did not stop him. It didn't let his situation or his condition stop him. It didn't. He used his mind to escape the situation that he was put in. So what is it that is really stopping us as individuals? Is it, what does it stop? What stops other people to do what they need to do, and what makes other people not stop other people do what they need to do? Career-wise, you may say, oh, I'm fed up of this career. I don't want to be in this career. What is it that is stopping your happiness? Is it because you do not want to tap into what you really need to do, what you desire to do? Therefore, you're unhappy, and that is stopping you from being the best that you can in your job, what you need to do, how you need to be? Or is it that you're doing what you need to do to please parents, to please partners, to please your family? What I need to know, people need to let me know from the comments down below. You let me know what really stops you as an individual from aspiring to do better. Is it your social environment? Is it your relationships? Is it your ability to, want to be fitting in? Do you really like people to validate you? Because I know what stops most people is the validation. A lot of people like to be validated by other people, but should you really have to be validated by other people all the time? That's a consistent insecurity. No, not a while ago, just a little time, it wasn't even that long, I got to know this individual person who had a big ego for nothing. He was a very grandiose person, right? And he didn't even realize the insecurity that I saw in this individual. Every time this individual spoke to me, I could tell that it was like it is the unlearned mind that he had, the limited capacity to grasp himself to a certain level, or to articulate himself to a certain level, but you can always see those people that these types of traits would stop them from getting where they need to be. Until they check these types of traits is when they will get to where they need to be. Yeah, the individual was so obnoxious, and most of the time the egotistical conversation or discussions that he would have with me would put me in a certain space where I felt compassion for this particular individual. And so this is what stopped me and that individual doing certain things together, where we could have grown to a level whereby we could make a lot of things in life that would develop us, the family, and the community. So what is stopping you? Is it your character? Is it your ability to seek out certain things in your life? Is it your personality? Is it your environment? Or is it your culture? Or is it the way you was raised? Because how you raised as well is important. How one is raised is an important part of life's lessons. And culture is also imperative, very imperative, to how one reasons with other people. We forget that those culture traits that we have can still stick inside us and limit us to go certain things, to be able to be doing certain things in life, and to understand certain things, and to understand certain people to a certain aspect. What is it that is hindering your progression? Is it education? And I'm not talking about institutional education, because institutional education is limited. It only teaches you how to reason to a certain degree. I'm talking about the wisdom of education. The schooling, your house schooling, the education around your social environment, that you grasp it. Your ability to reason with people without being egotistical, without putting yourself in a position that they must see what you've got, or putting yourself in a position to challenge them for nonsensical beliefs or upbringing. What is stopping you? So I would like to know, everybody, because this is a psychological thing. In different, when something starts stopping someone to grow, it becomes a psychological issue. Because if it's stopping you and you're not adaptable to change, your mind starts being confined and limited to a certain aspect. For you to develop the life that you need to develop in your spirit, in your inner being. I'm talking about your spiritual growth, your inner being, your character, not even your personality, because your personality can change at work, it can change in your social environment. I'm not talking about your schooling, I'm not talking about your job. These are the tools that the wealthy people use. The wealthy people like Oprah Winfrey, Stedman Graham, Bill Gates, and all those wealthy people, what I realized is one trait that they've got. They relate with people from a spirit to spirit level. A spirit to spirit level, a universal level. A universal understanding of things. Regardless of what positions that the person is they're relating to, they look at consistent character situation. They look at the character of that person. They assess the character instead of the personality, because personality can be put on. This is why these people have different businesses in different types of areas in the world, different types of countries in the world, because what they assess before they do business with you is your character. This is one thing that doesn't change. They have that skill to know that, you know, if I do business with this person, I got to relate to his character. I got to see where his character's at, or her character. I got to see her from a spirit to spirit level. From a spirit to spirit level. What is her or his point of reference? What is your point of reference in life? They look at the consistency of how you are in different environment, of your character, not your personality. These wealthy people don't look at how your personality is in the environment. They overlook that because they know that's all glitz and glam. But it's imperative for us to assess our character, our point of reference, our background of culture. Is it hindering us? The people that we are around, did your upbringing hinder you? How are you willing to change that? So yeah, today we spoke about what is it that is stopping you. So please guys, put in the comment box if you feel that you've got something to contribute or to add to in this regard of what is stopping you. Until next time, share, subscribe to this video, and we shall see you soon. Signing out. Bye bye.